Okay, so magandang hapon. We are in search of a coconut. I want to get an entire coconut and I want to try opening it myself back at the room. So we're gonna go to Barangay Cembo and we're gonna find someone who's dealing coconuts and we're gonna buy one. Here we go. Tatay, may buko kayo dito?
Opo.
Makano ba para sa isang buong buko?
4-5.
4-5? Kung gusto ko itong bubuksan sa bahay ko, paano ba yun? Kung may paano sabihin ito, may sharp, may mahiwalay? Tama ba yun? Anong sharp sa Tagalog? Parang...
Butas siya na?
Oo nga. Ano ba yung best way?
Kailan nyo inumin, sir?
Oo.
Kailan nyo inumin?
Ha?
Bukas ngayon.
Siguro ngayong gabi, mamaya.
Ilagay na lang sa plastic, sir.
Pwede ba yung kukunin yung buo na lang? Sige.
Babalatan na lang para...
Sige. Galing.
Ilang bibili mo? Isa lang?
Isa lang. Pwede na lang ito? Ayun, galing. Ayun, galing tatay. Sa'yo na lang yung barya. Salamat We've got a coconut. The funny thing is that when I asked Tatay how much it was, he said 45. And then when someone else walked up and asked him how much it was, he said 30. So I got the AFAM price, but you know, I gave him a 100 peso bill. It's okay. I don't mind it. But yeah, so we got our coconut. He was kind enough to open it most of the way, so all I've got to do is poke a hole in it and we should be good to go. Very excited. Okay, so dito tayo sa aking kusina. We're here in the kitchen. We've got the trimmed coconut. I still got some of the fibers on there. Surprisingly, coconuts, I didn't know this beforehand, are about 70% flesh and only 30% fibers. But the fibers are incredibly useful, especially here in the Philippines. These can be used to make basically anything. Brooms, luggage liners, toothbrushes. They are used in a variety of textiles. They can be used for compost. They can help improve the pH balance and nutritional amount of nutrition in your soil. Just so many different things. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this just like Tatay said. We got our little nice sharp knife here. He made you can see right there, he made a little mark right there. That's the sweet spot. So all we've got to do, and you're gonna want to be careful with this, is don't jam your hand. But basically, there we go. Oh yep, there's the juice is already starting to flow out. So let's be a little bit more cautious. There we go. Now it's really just, there we go. Now it's coming through. So I don't have any way to make this flow pretty well. All right, now we got a good hole. So there's only one opening, so obviously it's going to be tough for the juice to flow out without a isang ibang pasukan, without another entrance for the air to go in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to set this on top of this. Ayun. We're just going to let nature and gravity do its thing. We're going to let this drip, drip, drip. I'll leave that here. And we'll speed this up so we get a nice delicious coconut juice ready to go. All right, so that we got all the juice. We got, what does that look like? Probably like 2.5 cups, about. So now, the real tricky thing is going to be figuring out how to get the flesh out. Let's move this around. Let's make this a little bit more safe para sa akin. I'm going to see if we can't just ewan ko lang. This is the only knife we have in the Airbnb. So, oh, let's see. What are some other ways I could open this? You know what? If I had a serrated knife, that would be much easier. That's not gonna work. All right, we'll have to figure this out. I can see it. I can see the flesh in there. I can smell it. Let's see. We got limited tools in this casino. I don't know how I'm gonna open this. I should have probably just had that guy crack it open. Okay, well, we're gonna figure out how to get that cracked open. But right now, we are gonna enjoy ourselves an ice cold glass of fresh buko juice. We get some ice cubes. And we're gonna pour this in there. Chin chin. Yeah. It's sweet. It's delicious. And you know, you might call me crazy, but I saw online something called a coco y coca. Coconut and Coca-Cola. Your guess is as good as mine on what this is gonna taste like. Wow. Either I didn't have enough buko juice in there, or it just tastes like Coca-Cola. Let's give this a little mix. I'm as surprised as you that this is even a thing. Coco y coca. Wow. It kind of makes the Coca-Cola Light taste a little bit more sweet. Yeah, that's very good. 8.5 out of 10. So, that's how you harvest some fresh buko juice. This is Kuya Kurt. I'm going to take the rest of the evening, figure out how to get the flesh out of here, and if I succeed, I'll let you know. Kita-kits. How to open a coconut.
To hold the coconut firmly with one hand and whack the coconut.
Okay mga kaibigan, I couldn't let the coconut beat me. So I found some videos on YouTube that said you can open a coconut without any special tools. You have to just trim off all of the fiber, which we got our coconut right here. And it said that coconuts have 3 natural seams, you know, because you know how like a baby has a soft spot and then it grows in. That's kind of how a coconut grows together. So they said you can take the blunt side of your knife, and if you just give the coconut some wax all around, it should open up. So we're gonna try it. Here we go. Well, it's definitely splashing up and hitting me in the face. Oh, I'm hearing it. Oh. Wow. You see that crack? It's working. Wow. Just like that. That's so cool. So, now we're going to take isang maliit na, 1 cuchara. And we're gonna scoop out some of the flesh. And coconut flesh can be used for, I mean, just everything. You can dry it, you can add it to cocktails. One thing I used to do as a kid is I would drizzle chocolate over the coconut. Man, YouTube is so great for so many things. Like watching a foreigner learn how to open a coconut on his own in the Philippines. If only my mom could see me now. Just kidding. My mom's my #1 fan. Then we're gonna do this. Coca-Cola Light. All right. You saw it here. Go find yourself a buko if you're in the Philippines, and dig in. This is Kuya Kurt, Kitty Keats.